So how bad is it gonna be? How bad is it gonna get? How much more are they gonna raise everything up? In the book of Revelation, it talks about how a loaf of bread is gonna cost the amount of money that you make in a day at your job. You have a job. Because we hear what's going on, how people are losing their jobs, how it's taking them months to find another one. And it's pretty wild out here. And just think about that. Think about how much a loaf of bread costs right now. I think it's like, 3 something, 2 something. But if you think about how much you make in a day, all that hard work that you put in, all that time that you put in to only be able to buy a loaf of bread, buy a pack of eggs. So that means in 1 week, you're only going to be able to get 7 items. So you get your loaf of bread one day. The next day, you can get your turkey slices. The next day, maybe like 2 tomatoes, 2 avocados. And the next day, some lettuce. The day after that, some cheese. And then after that, you're just gonna have to make that work for the next week till you get paid again. And I see a lot of people ranting on these platforms, just really confused about what's going on right now. And I really wonder if a lot of these people are preparing for what's to come. Because if they think things are bad right now, they got something else coming to them. Because things are gonna get a whole heck of a lot worse. And some people are not gonna be prepared. And that's why it's important that you learn to become grateful for having the privilege that God woke you up at the time that He did, so that you're able to start preparing. And I truly believe that right now, with everything that's going on, with the lack of, He's preparing us for times. He's preparing us for even harder times. He's getting us used to cutting down on certain things. He's getting us used to fasting a lot more, because we're not gonna, have the same meal schedules anymore. It's not gonna be, eating 3 times a day, even 1 time a day. I believe we might have to go, at least a couple days on a, forced fast, because that's just how bad things, will get. So God has not forsaken us. Don't look at it that way. He's preparing us. He's testing us. He wants us to get ready for what's coming. And we see the writings on the wall, especially us that are in tune with, with the Bible, that we know what's going on. We see what's to come. Our discernment is on point. It's on another level. It's something that most of this world doesn't have, because they don't see the importance of seeking out after wisdom. When you seek out after wisdom, you get an abundance of truth. God will bless you with more and more truth, more answers, teach you how to, maneuver in certain scenarios, adjust in certain scenarios. So for a lot of you people that don't understand what's going on, don't truly understand what's going on, don't get why you might be being laid off from your jobs, you're struggling out here and you've never struggled, it's because of that. This world has become so wicked to the point that it has, wickedness has just consumed this world. And, the people in charge are just able to engage us at full force right now. They have their way right now. And I'm telling you, they're not gonna take the foot off the pedal. So you can't be expecting that. We're living in dire times. Like I said, we definitely are in, the end times, the time of the falling away. People have no faith in God anymore. People, want to be their own gods. They have a hatred towards God, and they have a hatred towards God's people, to people that believe in God. Right now is the time to really start trying harder. Right now is the time to come together. It's time to get it right. It's time to live for God. It's time to get it together, family. There's no other way around it. Babylon is falling, and we here in America are living in Babylon, and it was prophesied to fall. There's no saving it. The Bible even talks about how if it did have a chance to be saved, that the Most High would have already done it. So this place is going down, and that's something that you need to come to terms with. You need to accept, so that you can make the proper adjustments in your life, so that you can start preparing for the worst. Stay hopeful, but you gotta prepare for the worst. You have people who depend on you, and this isn't my opinion. This is facts. This is the truth. This is written. So get it together, family. It's coming. We see it. But like I said, don't lose hope. Endure till the end. We're going to a way better place after this. So stay connected to the source. Keep on praying. Don't lose faith. Keep believing. We're almost there. Salute.